When you look at the roster of Baldur's Gate 3 characters, do you ever think, yeah, I'd tap that? Or do you think, wow, I wish you didn't exist at all? If you said yes to at least one of those questions, then this is the tier list for you. So number 1 on the list is Mystra, who's goddess of what, just magic in general?
I
Goddess of
think
magic?
just goddess of magic and
Just
stuff.
goddess of magic. And of
Yeah.
course, Gale's former lover.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean-
not so keen on sloppy seconds after Gale, but
I mean, I don't know. She's a goddess. I'm sure she cleans up fine.
I mean, but still goddess. So, I mean, you kind of have to say yes.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not like take
Yeah.
advantage of that opportunity? It's probably going to be a once in a lifetime thing.
Right.
Also, I mean, she's not bad looking, you know? It's not like she's ugly
no.
or anything. So,
I would
I
say
guess
Smash.
the question, would you put it under Smash or like the what I'll just call ultimate Smash,
we'll
since
just
we
call
don't
that
need the rest of those words.
No.
I guess
I would
Smush
just
is
say-
okay.
Yeah, Smush is okay, but oh my god, like the others? Like I guess they're not that bad, but even still, just like, oh, I feel dirty saying them. Yeah,
We won't
so
say
I
them.
would just say Smash.
Yeah, just a regular old Smasheroonie.
Regular old smash and grab. Wait.
Wow. Okay. Next up, we have Saravok in his horned helmet. So, I mean, Saravok,
Eh.
he's very fit. I'll give him that. Lots of muscle. Very toned, very in shape. But he's kind of like the epitome of evil. Really into murder and stuff. And like, you know, I'm not the kind of person that wants to go to bed with a knife.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't need to be looking over my shoulder for all that. So,
Right? Like, yeah, I'd be worried that like as soon as the deed was done, or even like towards the end of the deed, you know, it would end badly.
For real.
I would not trust this guy. You're so vulnerable at the time of the act. So it's like, I don't want to be vulnerable around this guy. I want to be full up in armor. You know, I want to have everything on. I want the helmet, the full gear, the gauntlets, the gloves, the boots. Like, I don't want an inch of skin showing because he's going to stab me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I mean, like, to be fair, he's not disgusting in the case of how he looks, but he's way too dangerous. Yeah, I'm not throwing those dice.
No, he's scary.
All right, so here's an interesting one, because we've got Auntie Ethel here, but I see her true form later on, so this is just strictly Auntie Ethel in her human form.
Oh. Yeah.
She's still pretty old,
If
though.
it's strictly Auntie Ethel in her human form, I would say pass.
No hugs?
No, I mean, I'd give her like a hug and just be like, yeah, you're a nice old grandma.
She's
until
a
you,
little lady.
until you like rip my spleen out for a potion or something. Like I don't know. I would give a pass or a hug or pass.
I mean, I feel like before I realized who she was or what she was, I was like, oh, cute little elderly old woman with a little bit of sass and spunk. I like that. So I'd give her a hug.
Yeah,
she deserves
hugs
a
are
hug.
good.
She deserves a hug until you find out what she is. Then you gotta kill her.
Yeah, then no,
then it's all over.
Yeah.
All right, next up we've got Aaron, the hot-headed, curly-haired guy from when you first get to the Druid Grove, and he's asking them to open up the gates, and then him and Zevlor get in a tiff.
Pass.
Yeah, I mean, he's not bad looking, but god dang, he's got an attitude on him.
Whiny.
Yeah, he's super whiny.
Yeah, that guy. Pass.
Yeah, I mean, he's all right looking for his age, but he's
fine.
But he's a little bit up there in age from what I can tell. And you don't really get to know him that well. And he also wants to kill Astarion, which isn't really cool with me. So he's okay, but I just, there's just not really anything there to make me think it. So yeah, I'd just say pass. He's
I'd
not
just say pass.
disgusting, but there's
No,
just nothing
I
to.
nothing him.
Yeah, there's just nothing to motivate me.
It's not
Yeah.
like I hate him or anything.
No.
I nothing him.
Yeah. Next up, we've got the weird Sharkai guy in Act 2 in the Shadowlands.
Oh yeah, him.
I think
Um,
he's a monk or something.
yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, it's got that
I don't.
whole thing going with the taking retribution on people.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I disappointed them, he'd be like taking things out on me too. He'll be like afterwards, be like, "Oh no, you are going to be punished. That was completely subpar."
Wow. But I don't think that's what he punishes people for, though. I think he just is like
I think he'd make an
strictly,
exception.
you did. Oh, he'd make an exception for it. I see. Okay.
I mean, come on, don't you think he would?
Mm, not really. I think he has a very strict code that he follows. So I guess that could impact what the whole experience would be like, though. If he really does have a strict code, then he may have a strict code in bed too, and it may not
I
be
think he'd have a strict
an
code.
enjoyable experience. So, however, I do have a thing for elves.
I mean,
So,
it's Shadow Kai, so it'd probably
yeah,
be an interesting experience, but at the same
I
time,
would
I don't know.
consider it. I would consider it. It's not an absolute, but I would consider it because of him being an interesting character and an elf.
Fair. Yeah, I can see that.
What do you think? You want me to put him in the hug category instead, right in the
No,
middle?
I'll consider it.
You'll consider it. Okay.
I'll concede to a passing curiosity.
Okay. Passing curiosity. All right. Next up we got Mr. Paladin Oathbreaker Nazif. At least I think that's his name because that's what they call the armor.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, smash.
Wow, not even I'll consider it, just straight to smash.
No.
No hesitation. Smash.
No, just smash.
I mean,
Just smash. I mean, you don't know what's under there.
no, I
Could be
don't.
interesting.
That's why it's hard for me to just say smash because it's like, well, what the hell's under that armor?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
It's the curiosity
it's got to
aspect.
be humanoid because of the way the armor is shaped.
Maybe. We don't know. Could be ethereal. Who knows?
Well, okay, well, fine. It's got to be ethereal or humanoid because it can't be something that wouldn't fit in the armor. So it's either spirit or humanoid. And I mean, as we can tell from some of these other entries, humanoid doesn't necessarily mean a good thing.
You know, that's very, very true.
But, I am very curious about it. So I guess if saying yes would be the thing that would make me discover what the hell is under that armor, I'd be like, you know what?
Like,
roll
what
the
are
roll the
you?
frickin' dice. I gotta know.
Right.
I gots to know. So all right, we'll say smash. And hopefully it doesn't end up in a terrible treacherous, violent situation.
Completely
I
backfire.
don't know. Just because he's an oathbreaker doesn't mean he's gonna kill you, though. I mean, whenever he comes and visits you in the game, he seems pretty chill. It'll probably be okay.
But I don't know.
It'll
I don't know.
probably be fine.
Could go either way.
It'll probably be fine. All right. Next up, we got Raphael, Mr. Demon Lord himself.
Pass.
I actually would be interested.
You would.
Wow, okay. Well, because I find him to be an interesting character, and I like the way he talks. I like the poetry in the way that he talks. Now, according to his demon or Cambion, whatever you want to call him, lovers, he is not actually good in bed. So I have to keep that in mind. But I would still be kind of curious. I mean, demons.
It doesn't sound very entertaining, so
I would still be kind of curious if he could potentially be a romantic partner because of how much he loves poetry and stuff. So, I guess I'd be more in it for the whining and dining part than the actual afterwards. So I will compromise with you, and we can either go I'll consider it or hug. How about just a hug?
Just a hug. I
Okay.
can't. I can't do it. I can't
Okay.
do it.
All right, just a hug.
It's for those exact reasons why I'm just like, no, he's so annoying.
See, I think these guys are like interesting because of the way that they talk, and you think they're so annoying.
Oh, this is so annoying from the way that they talk.
Different taste for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I know what you're gonna say about the next one, which is Karlak. She's going
Oh,
all the way at the top.
absolutely, all the way
She's
to the top.
smashy and smushy.
Yep.
And
And fiery.
I'm not gonna argue with you on that because Karlak
You
is
can't. You literally can't.
is the best girl. So
Yep.
yeah,
Can't.
I got nothing. I can't
No,
argue
nobody
that.
does.
There's just nothing
That's
there to
it's
complain about other than being, burnt alive.
that's fine. I'll take a potion of fire resistance. It's
Yeah,
all good. Modern
as long as you are prepared, you'll be fine. You just
modern
gotta
problems
take the
require
proper
modern solutions.
potions. Like, all right, next up, I'm gonna have to overrule whatever the heck you say, but what are you gonna say?
Oh, that's how it's going. Next up, I mean,
Astarion.
well, okay. Well, it's the whole thing of do I get turned into a vampire afterwards? Because if so, then sure, I'll take the hit.
So you'll do the do if he agrees to make you a vampire. Otherwise, you're not interested.
Otherwise, pass.
All right. Well, I'm going to put him at the top, and this is the only one that I'm going to be like, no matter what you say, I want him at the top because this is your best
freebie.
girl. This is my best boy,
Fair.
other than Scratch, who better not be on this list because that's gross.
Oh my god, that's so messed up.
That's messed up. I don't know. He's not on this list.
What a good boy.
Oh, don't. Gross. But yeah, Astarion, as far as partners go, is my best boy, and I would happily smash and spush and all that stuff. He's a vampire. He's an elf. He's good looking. I like the way he talks. I can get over the scar on the back. It's no problem.
Scar on the back?
Wait. Yeah, remember the huge scar carved into his back?
No, I don't remember that.
He's got this whole big circle of a bunch of words that Cazador carved into him.
Was that a cutscene?
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, that's why.
Oh my god, awful. Just awful. Just the worst. I mean, you probably saw it even outside of a cutscene.
I probably did. I probably
Yikes.
did.
Best girl, best boy. Okay.
Yeah, fair.
Next up, we got Minthara.
Yeah, I'd say smash.
She's an elf.
Yeah.
I'd
She's
smash.
scary, but I'd be intrigued.
Yeah, I would be a little intimidated, but not so much that I think she'd actually like try to kill me or something. Like I don't get the same vibe from her that I get from like Saravok.
That's fair.
She's definitely like violent, but she also like when you meet her in game, whether you end up, taking her along as a companion or not, she like unless you start the fight, she goes into like negotiation. So the chick isn't just like ready to chop off your head automatically. So even though she's got a bit of a violent streak, she also knows how to reason and knows how to be patient and knows how to communicate. So like I wouldn't think that us, getting in bed together would lead to like my head getting chopped off. So I'd be okay with it. I'm okay with putting her in Smash. I do think she's attractive, so I'm good with that. Next up, we've got another character that is kind of similar to Minthara in some ways, Lysel, because she definitely has a violent streak, but she is somebody who you can reason with and communicate with. She's a little bit arrogant, but as you get to know her, she gets better about that. I'll give her credit for that.
I'd say smash.
I would smash. I mean, some people think that's weird because like they don't think that gifts are attractive, but I actually find Lysel attractive.
The female gifts are not bad.
Yeah, the male gifts, I don't know. They don't look so good. I don't know. It's I don't know why the females came out nice and the males didn't, but besides Lysel, I've seen a couple other female gifts where I was like, yeah, that was pretty attractive. Yeah, I'd be good with that, but I don't think any of the males have been. So we'll put
No.
Lysel under Smash. Next up, we have Minsk. Of Minsk and Boo.
I know that it's the human, but I completely misunderstood that for a second because I totally just heard the boo, and I was like, why?
No. Boo is not on the list. That would be awful.
That's why I was so confused. Why?
Nope. Just the guy, just the human.
Just why is that even an option?
It should not be. And it isn't. Thank goodness.
I would say Hugs.
Yeah.
I would say Hugs. He's nice and he's loyal, but I don't know.
I would consider more than that because he is an attractive guy. He's very much in shape, very buff and everything. He's a little on the dull side, so I think my hesitation would be like, am I taking advantage of this guy? Like, not on purpose. Am I accidentally taking advantage? So, like, that would probably make me think, I don't know, maybe I should get to know him better, make double, triple, quadruple sure. But I would definitely give him a hug. So wrong person. I'll put him in the hug category. There we go. Plus, he's got Boo. So, like, how can you not like him? He likes animals.
Oh, yeah. He's super likable.
Yeah. Super likable.
Just not interested.
All right. Next up, we've got Will. Companion.
Pass.
Pass.
Super annoying. Super annoying.
I don't think he's super annoying, but he's not as attractive to me as some of the other male characters in the game. I did romance him for one of my playthroughs, so like...
Did you?
Yeah, so it's not like a pass for me. He is romantic, which I like, and he can be very genuine when you're having like private conversations with him. So I do like him, but he doesn't have as much... what's the right word? He doesn't have as much spice in his personality as like someone like Astarion or something. He's not quite as interesting of a character, and there's kind of like a little bit of a missing allure there. So
yeah, he seems kind of droll.
So I would definitely consider it, but it wouldn't be an automatic yes for me. And you said it was a pass for you?
Yeah, it's a pass for me.
Okay, so we'll put him in hug then as a compromise.
Yeah. I don't know. He just seems very droll. Just very like.
He's a little. Well, I can't say what I was gonna say because it's gonna come out wrong. He's a little plain. There we go. He's a little plain.
Yeah.
Next up is Shadowheart.
Yeah, the ultimate. I mean, you kind of have
really
to.
Ultimate. Yeah. She's up there with Karlach.
Well. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
No, I'll just do the regular Smash.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's
I don't know if she
one
can
of those,
compete with Karlach.
No, that's fair. No, it'd be like, no, she's like one of the first girlfriends that you have, and then it's just like, oh, I made so many mistakes with that relationship, but oh, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I could see that being a relationship where a lot of mistakes are made, but I mean, she's hot.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. She's very attractive.
That's true.
She's got a bit of an attitude problem early on, but you can get over that. Once you get to know her, she gets nicer. She opens up a bit. And I mean, she does have that whole memory nonsense stuff going on. So it's not totally her fault either. So true. Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, I'd do it.
All right. Next up, we got Gale.
Pass. Actually, no. You're disgusting. Cease functioning or cease existing immediately.
He is not disgusting.
Oh my god, he drives me crazy.
Yeah, well, as you've shown, many people drive you crazy on this list, but he's not disgusting. You can't tell me that. Gale is ugly.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, he's not ugly. Also, I would totally do it. Not to the extent of Astarion. Nobody will be Astarion in this category, but I do find Gale attractive. Yes, he is a bit annoying, but I have, like, spent a lot of time one-on-one with him in my games to get to know him, and he does have an interesting personality, an interesting backstory. Yeah. He does. When you get to know him, yeah.
Does he, though?
Yes. I think so, anyway. And he likes animals.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's a
that's
point in
great.
his favor. I
Liking
will.
animals is a huge thing, but at the same point, like just because you like animals doesn't mean I'm like you could be you could be in prison or something for like murder or
Well,
whatever,
no,
and then
I'm
it's
not
just like,
saying that's a.
oh, but I like animals. Oh, okay, well,
I'm
pass.
I'm not saying that's a good enough
it's,
reason.
it's like, oh, okay, well, come here then.
No, 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 no. I'm saying it adds, not that it doesn't subtract. That's all I'm saying. It's
Uh,
not enough on its own. However, I will compromise with you and put him in the hug category.
fine, fine, fine.
All
Hugs
right.
it is.
Hugs it is. Hugs for everyone. All right.
Hugs all around.
So next up, we've got Jahira.
Yeah, I do it.
You do it?
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, she's a little bit on the older side, but she's an elf, so like their lifespans are pretty
Yeah.
long, and she looks really good for her
Yeah,
age.
she's what was it in Grandma's Boy, like Silver Fox.
Yeah, yeah, she's pretty much a silver fox. Looks good for her age. She's very
Yeah,
strong. She's a hard
quick-witted.
worker, determined, quick-witted. She's smart. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say she's the whole package. I'd put her in Smash.
yeah.
Next up, we've got Halson, Mr. Druid Boy.
I don't know. I'm conflicted on that one.
I mean, I'd be all over that, but as long as he didn't turn into a bear.
See,
That's the thing for me. It's like, all right, I'm totally into you in your elf form. I'm there, but you gotta keep the rest of it under wraps, okay?
yeah, see, so that right there, that's where I'm just like, you know what? I'm not super into it. However, if we were both druids, then I consider, changing form.
Well,
It'd be interesting,
I mean, I guess if you're both druids and you can match each other, maybe that's acceptable.
right?
Otherwise, that's it's kind of nasty. So wait, does that mean you would only do it with him if you were also a druid and could like do weird experiments?
Well, I mean, not like it'd be experiments at that point, because I mean, assuming we'd both been druids for a while.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I mean,
All
it's
right,
not anything new at
where
that
should
point.
we put him under the I'll consider it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd consider it.
I'll consider it. Okay. All right. Next up, I believe this is Alfira.
Absolutely. Ultimate.
Oh my goodness.
She's a bard.
Ultimate.
She's a bard. She's
Yeah,
sweet.
so is
Things.
Volo, and you didn't even want to hug him.
Yeah, well, that's because he's super annoying.
Some people think
He's up.
Alfira is annoying. Not me, just to
Well, I
clarify.
mean, that's fair. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm just saying, for me personally, I would say yes to Elfira, absolutely not to Volo, because I don't think that Elfira is that annoying and a pompous windbag. She's sweet
No,
and she's charming.
She is not a pompous windbag. And I do think she's sweet. And I do think she's attractive. I don't feel she's an ultimate, but I would say
No?
Smash.
You know what? I'm gonna use my freebie on this one. I would say ultimate.
Okay. She's going in the ultimate category. I have been overruled.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Zevlor.
I'd hug. He looks like he needs a hug.
He does look like he needs a hug. I agree. And he's a little bit on the older side and not in like the silver foxy way that Jahira is. So I'm not really attracted to him, but I don't find him like disgusting or anything like that. And he does look sad. He often looks sad and he's stressed out all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, he's always stressed. So I agree. He needs a hug. You need a hug, Zevlor.
He needs several hugs.
Yes, he needs multiple hugs. Everybody's got to give him a hug. Next up, I can't remember his name, but he's the mason or from the smithy. He's the smithy. Man. You meet him in the Druid's Grove,
begins
and
with a D, right?
I think so. You meet him in the Druid's Grove, and he sells stuff there, and then you see him again in Act 2 at the Last Light Inn. I can't remember his name though.
Damon.
Damon, that's it. Yes, Damon. Wow.
It's Damon.
Why couldn't I remember that? I mean, it's such an obvious name for a tiefling too. Wow.
Right?
Yes, Damon the Smithy. You don't get to know him that well in the course of the game. But he does agree to help Karlach, so, like, that's an automatic point in his favor.
Yeah,
And he's nice enough, when you talk to him, he's always nice to
it's
you,
true.
he's respectful, not a bad-looking guy. I think I'd consider it. I would need to get to know him a bit more.
I'd hug.
You'd hug?
Yeah, but I mean, if you consider it, we can leave him in the consider.
All right. Well, we'll leave him in consider because I've conceded on a few, putting them in hug
Yeah.
categories instead of smashing. So we'll put them under a consider.
That's so considerate of you.
Ha ha ha! Aren't you funny? All right.
I'm
Next up, we have Kaga. Oh my goodness! I just drew a blank there for a second. We have Kaga, Miss Shadow Druid.
I'd consider it.
Yeah, I think I would consider it too. I mean, she's got a serious attitude problem, so like that's why it wouldn't be an automatic. Because I'd be like, all right, girl, you gotta tone it down.
Yeah,
You gotta get
she
over
seems
this
like she'd be
whole
real
threatening
intense,
kids
though.
thing. Like we gotta get to an understanding here. Like if this is gonna work, then you need to
Yeah.
stop being like on the murderous edge here. Like we gotta get it together. But I feel like she can be reasoned with. I mean, the game basically shows you that she can be reasoned with.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I would consider it.
Yeah,
She
I
needs
can-
some
I
therapy
consider it.
sessions first.
She does. She does need some therapy.
Next up, I'm gonna blank on names again, but it's the druid dwarf from the grove who
Oh, Nettie.
almost poisons you. Yeah, Nettie.
Nettie.
Yeah, Nettie.
Yeah, no, she's super sweet. I would say yes.
I mean,
I would say smash.
she's kind of sweet. She almost kills you.
Yeah, but she's looking out for everybody.
Yeah, she is looking out for the grove. She's looking out for other people. She's worried that you're going to infect other people and stuff. And she is trying to offer you a more merciful way out. So
Exactly.
I do think she's got reasons, but
Oh, she
I don't
absolutely has.
like that she's being dishonest with you initially until you push her, to be honest.
Yeah. I wish she would be
but-
more upfront with it.
Yeah,
but
I wish she would be more upfront with the information, but I kind of understand why she's guarded
Oh, yeah.
initially and, why she asks some additional questions before she comes out with the information. So, yeah, I think it would be acceptable.
acceptable.
Yes, I'll agree to a smash. Once you put those thorns away and not
Once
before.
you put the thorns away.
Yeah, put the thorns away.
And not a moment before.
Nope, definitely not. Next up, oh my god, I can't remember this guy's name either, but he's the tiefling that you meet in the Druid Grove, who's a mage, and he's having that argument with two other tiefling, and depending on how that argument
that
goes, you
guy.
might meet him in Act 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd say pass.
Yeah, he I mean, you don't
He's
get to
kind of a
know him
jerk.
well, obviously, but
No.
he seems kind of jerky. Like when you do meet him, he's got an attitude. He's not being very
Yeah.
nice to his other friends. He wants to just up and abandon, the other tieflings at the
Basically
Druid Grove. So like, yeah, I would just pass.
Yeah, I would
doesn't-
say pass.
He doesn't seem like a nice guy. Next up is love. What the hell is his name?
Oh, the super
Yeah.
weird dude. That's all about pain.
Lothar? Or wait, maybe that's
Yeah.
the guy's name.
I think it's Lothar.
I don't think that's exactly it, but it's something like that.
Yeah.
He worships the god of pain. You
Yeah,
meet him
he's
in the
super creepy.
goblin camp.
I would say pass. I'm not into the whole pain thing.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. He's not a bad looking guy, but like I'm really not a sadist or a masochist. I'm not really into that whole, beating each other up thing or beating yourself up. Kind of freaks me out. So that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah, that's just a little too much.
Yeah.
All right. Next up we've got the genie. The genie from the circus. That's an interesting one. I don't even see how that's physically possible.
Yeah, I don't know how that one would go.
Can
I mean,
genies shapeshift?
I mean, probably. I mean, if Aladdin is any indication, I mean, kinda, yeah, right?
Well, true. I just didn't know if in D&D lore genies could shapeshift.
I mean, I'm sure they can because they have abilities, but it depends on probably what they are or like what they know, and
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like they probably could,
Yeah,
seeing as they can
seems
grant
likely.
wishes.
Well, wait, I
Although
guess
then
he
it
can
begs the
because he. Wait, he must be able to shapeshift because there's an option in the game that if you get it, he shapeshifts you into a block of cheese. So if he can shapeshift other things, you would think he'd be able to shapeshift himself.
yeah, you'd think.
So, okay, so that's how it's possible. He would have to
Yeah,
shapeshift.
yeah, he would have to shapeshift because otherwise, I think it's all just ethereal, and then it'd just be phantom wispy, and it's like, oh, that was so fun. Akabi says this. Like,
I mean, he's
I think it
kind
was
of a
Kabi, right?
douchebag, though. Yeah,
I
I
think it was
think so.
Kabi.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. Either way.
He's kind of a jerk, though, and he's
Yeah,
cheating. He's a cheater, and he's kind of jerky. I mean, he
yeah.
turns you into a freaking wheel of cheese. And then if you like win the ultimate prize, he sends you to that other area with the freaking murderous dinosaurs thingies.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I
the
forgot
guy's
about
kind of a
those.
jerk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll pass.
I
I'd
would
say pass.
pass. He's too jerky.
Yeah.
The shape shifting thing is cool, but you're a jerk. Um.
We,
Oh,
we draw the line at jerks.
yeah. Oh dear. What the hell is this guy's name? Who is this guy? Oh no, I'm drawing a
Oh yeah, what?
blank. I
Oh
like
man.
kind of recognize. Wait, is
Oh,
this the paladin?
that's the paladin of Tyr, whatever his name
Oh
was.
yeah. This is yeah.
I
I
was
don't
trying to
remember his
figure
name,
out
but yeah,
what it
he's
looked
the
like. Yeah,
paladin. Well, he's a jerk. He's trying to kill Karlak.
yeah,
He
no,
makes up
absolutely.
lies about her
Yeah,
to try to
no, you're
get you to
disgusting.
hunt
Cease
her
existing.
down for him.
No, nobody
Yeah.
insults my bay.
Yeah, you're awful. You should cease existing. I agree.
You should be ashamed
Shame.
of yourself.
Shame. Shame.
Being
Bad,
shameless.
whoever the hell you are. All right. Next up is Ethel in her true form, and I'm sorry, but that is disgusting.
Yeah,
That
yeah, that's
is
nasty.
nasty. There's all kinds of warts and bone headdress and hair where it probably shouldn't be, and saggy boobs and just yeah, it ain't right.
Well, are we
It,
doing the whole like everybody deserves some love? Because if that's the case, then if she does like the disguised self thing again, then I mean we
we
could talk.
already got her disguised self version right here under hug though.
Yeah, but it's the same person.
Well, this is before you know.
Like public service announcement, like before you know.
I think she's gross in her true form.
All right, pass. I mean, I do also think she's gross in her true form, but
Well, pass or disgusting? Because I think she's
well,
disgusting.
okay, yeah, disgusting.
Next up, I also don't remember this guy's name, but he's the guy that keeps getting lost. His wife is not very nice to him. He gets lost in the Bibberbang, I think it's called, and
Oh,
you
that
have to go
guy.
try to
Yeah,
rescue him without exploding the entire field.
yeah.
I have
I
been
don't know.
successful and not successful on that particular quest.
I'd have to say pass.
He's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
He
I'd
he
have to
he
say
is
pass.
definitely not the brightest bulb. His wife doesn't treat him nicely though, so I'm kind of tempted to give him a hug cuz like
Yeah,
it seems like he's treated poorly. And I
yeah,
mean maybe he's treated poorly because he's not very bright, but that's not fair.
yeah.
So like
That's not
I would give him a hug. Tell him, "You know what? You should move on.
Yeah.
Find a new relationship, buddy, cuz your wife's kind of a bitch."
She's a bitch.
And I said, bitch. Oh, okay. Do you agree? Does
Oh
he
yeah,
deserve a
no, I
hug?
agree on that
Okay.
one.
He deserves a
He's,
he deserves a hug.
it may be a pity hug, but he deserves it
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Next up we've got one of the goblin characters. I recognize his face, but I'm trying to remember where you meet him.
Oh, he's right outside the goblin camp. I think he's the one
Is
that
he
wants you
the
to
one
paint your
else?
face. I think, right? Or it's in that little fight beforehand or something,
Uh,
right? Pretty sure.
Is that the one?
I think so.
Oh man, I can't remember which one he is.
I think it is.
Maybe.
I could be wrong, but I think he's definitely one of the ones outside.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Don't quote me on that.
All right, so like
I can't remember.
I know he talks to you. I know that, but I don't remember which one it is. So I don't remember how much of a dick he is. But either way, I'm not really attracted to Goblin.
Yeah, no.
It's not really my thing. And I don't remember him being nice. I don't really remember any of the goblins being nice, to be fair. But
virtually none of them.
Yeah, he's not standing out as being nice, so I don't think he even gets a hug.
No.
I think he's just a pass.
I think he's just a pass.
Yeah, we're gonna just pass. Okay. Next up is Cazador. And I'm just gonna be straight, I got mixed feelings on this guy.
I mean, same for me. It'd be the same as it was for Asterion. Because that's one of those.
He gets a freebie if he'll make you a vampire.
Yeah, if he makes me a vampire, then yeah, I'll take one for the team.
So mixed feelings because, well, he is a vampire, which is something that fascinates me. He's an elf, which is something I'm attracted to. But he's also a really bad person. Like a really bad person who kills and tortures people and all kinds of bad stuff. So he's kind of like up there with Sarevok in terms of evil. But he doesn't actually worship the god of murder, so like it's not quite the same thing. I would consider it. How about that? I would consider it. We would have to have a very serious talk about his future plans.
I mean, fair.
but I wouldn't just outright say no if I was asked.
Yeah, but I feel like he would also just be basically saying like, "Oh, well, you're mine now. I own you." Like I'd want my own autonomy with him.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. That would have to be part of the agreement.
Yeah,
is like if we do this,
okay, so if we
you're not
establish
enslaving me. There's a safe word. You're not enslaving me. I get to go about my own business. There would definitely have to be like a contract in like advance of it. Like, all right, we're going to write this all out and you're going to sign it in your blood, your own blood, not somebody else's. All right. What do you think? You good with that? Putting him under?
Yeah, I'd consider it.
Okay. Because there is a potential benefit. So
there's a potential benefit, which would far outweigh everything else, I think. Like, I mean, come on, you know, you got the immortality thing going on, so yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Counselor Floric. Yeah, I remember the name.
Hey.
Who you potentially rescue in Act 1 and becomes an ally later if you do. She's an elf.
I'd say sure. Go for it.
I mean, I would at least consider it.
Oh, absolutely.
I've made it very clear at this point that I have a thing for elves, and she is an elf.
She's
an attractive elf, so like I have no reason to say no.
Fair. Yeah, I'd consider it.
You'd consider it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll put her under consider it. All right, next up we have the Night Song.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
why not?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, she's strong and powerful and
death by snoo.
And like I guess she's technically, what is she, like a demigod?
Yeah, I think she's a demigod.
I think she's a demigod, so like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's like the kind of person that could just like throw you over her shoulder and just walk away. And yeah, it's kind of hot. So I'd say yes. All right, moving on. Isabel? Her name's Isabel, right?
Yeah, Isabel.
Okay. Night Song's lover, Kethric's daughter.
Yeah, I'd consider it.
Yeah, I'd consider it too. I mean,
Yeah.
she's pretty. She's got strong magic.
Yeah.
She seems intelligent.
Yeah.
She's got good taste in women.
Which is clearly why she's with me. No.
So yeah, I mean, I'd at least consider it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean,
Put
what do
you
you got
right
to
there.
lose at that point?
Right. Okay, next up we've got our first big baddie, Ketherick.
No.
Yeah. He's too old.
It's just gonna be a pass for me.
Yeah. He's too old for my liking. I mean, he's also like super evil, but he
Yeah, but that's
kind
like
of has.
apparently a side note.
Well, yeah, kind of. It depends. It depends.
Depends.
But like he kind of has reasons for being evil. You know, like it's not like he just was evil one day and poof, that's it. Like he has his reasons. And it seems like once upon a time he was a good guy. So like I'm not gonna say cease existing, but yeah, it's a pass for me too. Like I'm not attracted to him. I do like his voice actor though. So
Yeah, his voice actor's cool.
yeah. Yep. Next up we have Will's father, Duke Ravengard.
Pass.
Yeah, that I don't really like the
He-
guy that much.
no.
I mean, I always try to save him, you know, when it comes to that point in the game because it's Will's father, but I don't know.
I just can't.
He doesn't have a very likable personality. Now, granted, part of the time that you see him, he's under control, so it's like, well, that's not his personality. But
Yeah.
then when he isn't under control anymore, he just I don't know, he comes off a little pompous, but not in a like sassy, sarcastic way. Which is, you know, something I like about Astarion, but it comes off in a different way. It comes off more in a like kind of political way, which I don't like. So yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
man. Like
no.
just not into it. Just
Yeah, no.
not feeling
Pass.
it. Not feeling it. Who you?
Who you?
Who is you? Crap. Who is this chick?
Who is you?
I can't. The her face looks a little familiar, but damn, who are you?
Wait,
I don't.
that's not.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, I don't remember that either. I can't remember.
I can't either.
Wait, is that the lady that was with the dwarf later on?
The door.
Later on in the halls of torment or wherever, or House of Despair. That like the opposite of the spirit dwarf lady who died or something and was being tortured by her sister. Is that the sister?
No. This is the sister right here.
That's what I mean. That's the sister, right? Oh no, wait.
No, this
Then that's the other one. Never mind.
This is not one of the sisters.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say I'll consider it. She looks sweet.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, but you look pretty. You look nice. So I'm just gonna say I'll consider it until I know more. I don't remember who the heck you are.
I gotta get to know you a little more.
Yeah, because I don't remember who you are. I recognize the face, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that we had both Raphael in human form and demon form. I mean, yeah. Look, this is Raphael in human form. This is Raphael in demon form.
Oh snap! You're right.
I mean, that's gonna raise it for me.
I mean, it doesn't change my response, but yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put him under. I'll consider it.
Of course you will.
Because he's gotta be up a category from the human. That just makes it better. Next up is I want to say his name's like Harleap or something. Hardy something. He's the Cambion that's hanging out in Raphael's place, and he offers to have sex with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I consider it. Not really my taste, but you know, he's been there for a while at the very least, doing just the one thing. So
yeah, he's got to be pretty good at it by now, right?
I'm sure he knows a trick or two.
Yeah, I would think so. I would, yeah, I'd definitely say yes, but I will put him under I'll consider it. What? He's got to be good at what he
Just
does.
yeah,
This
job
next one,
security.
I'm gonna admit I don't know what this next one's supposed to be. I mean, it's obviously, those are Cambion horns
Is
there,
it
but
just
I don't
basic
recognize the
Cambion?
face.
No, I mean, is it just like your basic Cambion?
Maybe, but that would be kind of weird because the rest of these are, characters,
Yeah,
not just enemies.
yeah, that's fair.
So I don't actually know who this is. It's not Mizora. That's not her face.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I guess I'll just say consider it because cool, you're a Cambion,
Yeah,
but
I'd
I don't know
consider
who
it.
you are, so let's get to know each other.
Yeah,
I don't know who
let's
you
talk.
are. Now next up is the one you were thinking of, which is Corilla, and
Yeah,
she
yeah,
is
yeah.
the sister of Hope, and Hope is the one that's
Yes,
trapped.
that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. I would say pass just because she is super mean.
Yeah,
Like
she is
she's
kind of
cute and
mean.
all, but she's so mean to her sister.
Yeah, yeah, pretty dick move.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not the worst, but she's
I mean, she's not.
definitely
Yeah, she's
she's
not
not
great.
great. She's not great. Yeah, I'd pass.
Yeah.
And no from me, dog. All
No.
right, next up is another one that I have conflicted feelings
Oh,
on,
jeez.
and that's our
What
second
now?
big baddie, which is Gortash.
Oh
Um,
God.
in my defense, a couple of things in my defense. One, Gortash actually is like, at least okay, if not good looking.
Evil.
Secondly, Gortash, out of all of them, is the most reasonable. He can actually be negotiated with and communicated with. He's not just ready to slice an appendage off, or just damn you to hell. He is actually serious about negotiating. And when you have that conversation with him at the coronation and you do what is it? An insight check to see if he's lying or not. The game tells you that no, he is totally on board with sharing the fame and the wealth and the power with you. He's not lying. So
Yeah, but
that
I
makes
mean,
him a unique villain in comparison with the other villains.
yeah, unique villain, but at the same time, it's not like I would want to just be like, oh yeah, no, let's do it, just because you're unique. I mean, although I guess that's basically the same argument that we had for Dame Aelin. So yeah, all right, fine, I concede.
Oh, wow. Okay. I can see.
No, I just talked myself out of that one.
Okay. All right. So he's going in the Smash
my,
category.
my own logic failed me. I was
Wow.
bested by my own logic.
Nice. I approve. We got one villain in the Smash category. Kacha. Well, okay. I guess Minthara's kind. I don't know. Minthara's kind of a villain, but she's
Kind of, but kind of not.
she's kind of borderline.
I mean, she's undeniably evil. However, she's also just more chaotic. She's just really looking out for herself
Yeah.
and the hierarchy of demons that she serves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't really fault that against her. I mean, scare roused. I'd say smash.
Well, yeah, she's already there.
Yeah.
All right.
She's pretty-
Next up,
Yep, already there.
next up is our last big baddie. What's her fucking Orin? I had to think for a second.
Yeah, no.
I'm
pass.
gonna say pass for Orin, and basically the same reason as Sarah. There ain't no way you're getting out of that bedroom alive.
Yeah, no.
She worships
No.
the god of murder, just like he does.
Yeah.
She's a freaking psychopath.
Yeah, she's gonna move right past the
wants
safe word.
to peel your skin off more than she wants to do anything sexual with you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what gets her going. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's not okay.
No.
I love your hair. Your hair is awesome. I love your little headdress thing. And you're very much in shape, so good on you. But holy
character
crap,
design
are
and
you
everything.
scary?
Yeah. Nope.
There is just
That's
no
gonna be
way
a
that's
no from me.
happening. Just like with Saravok, I want full body plate armor when I'm in a room
Right?
with you. All right, next up we've got the Emperor.
Um,
I'm not into squids.
if it was just in my mind, I'd consider it.
What do you mean just in your mind? You mean if he was the Dream Guardian?
Yeah, if he was the Dream Guardian, then I'd consider it.
So like if he just never changed form, he just stayed in
Yeah.
the form that you dreamt up.
Yep. I'd consider that.
I guess that's fair, because like when you put together the Dream Guardian, you're probably putting together what you would find attractive. So he would, by default, be attractive to you in the Dream Guardian state.
Yep.
However, for me, I get kind of pissed off at him because he gets really pushy about the whole, oh, you should become a Lithid so that you'll be stronger thing. I don't like that. I am my own damn person. I don't need you telling me that I gotta take your freaking astral freaking
Excuse me, do
slug.
you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Hive Brain?
I don't need your damn astral slug to become more powerful. I'll become more powerful on my damn own through the power of leveling up. But so like I get the appeal of the Dream Guardian thing, but damn is he pushy.
It's true.
If he wasn't so pushy, I'd be a lot more open to things. Well, again, as long as he's in the Dream Guardian form, because no tentacles for me.
Yeah, no, that'd be a no for me.
So, I don't know. Maybe I'd say a hug. Maybe a hug. I do usually give him a hug when he feels sad in the game. So,
yeah,
you good with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right, we'll give him a hug. And then maybe if we give you a hug, you'll stop being so pushy. Then we can talk. All right. Next up is the other Illithid on the list, which is Amalum. Or at least I think that's how you pronounce his name. Amalum.
I would say same argument. If it was something like in my mind or something, then I'd consider it. But otherwise,
yeah, why don't we just put him in the hug category?
Yeah.
You get a hug. You're a nice Illithid. You can have a hug.
And you get a hug. And you get a hug.
Oh, and right next to Amalum, whatever, is his friend the Bugbear, and I don't remember the Bugbear's name.
I don't remember.
I remember who he is, but I don't remember his name. He works for the same organization, and he's there with Amalum, and he sells stuff, and he seems nice, and
he seems nice,
very intelligent for a Bugbear.
Right? I would say I'd
well-read.
Consider it. Or hugs. Hugs are consideration.
I mean,
or hugs for consideration. Let's see how well he does with a hug first, and then we'll consider it.
I mean, he is humanoid. Probably has all the same parts as a human, and seems like a nice guy. Might even be a romantic guy. He's very well read, so maybe he can recite poetry to you or something. You know what? We'll say consider it. I'll say consider it. He might be a really nice date.
That's true.
It might be a really nice date.
He's the one that tries really hard.
Right. Yeah. He might just be a really nice guy. He's not the best looking, but he's really smart and really tries. So, yeah, we'll give him a shot. All right. Next up, we got Leroican. And damn, this guy's a douchebag.
Oh yeah, no pass.
This guy is a piece of work. I'm even tempted to put him in the cease existing category because this guy is just such a douche. Like his douchebaggery is on a different level than just I'm a murdery bitch.
Yeah, no pass.
Like he goes into like a serious corrupt category of like just ultimate greed. These guys are just psychos. They kill because they think that's what they're supposed to do for their god. Now, granted, that's not good, but like they're just off their rockers.
I'm glad we're qualifying
this guy.
Like, that's not good.
This guy is not off his rocker, but he is a greedy, manipulative power hungry son of a bitch, and I think that makes him worse.
Yep, I'd agree.
So I would like to put him in the cease existing category.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
Okay, cool.
Yep, no, I got you.
I have to make my argument.
It's
Next
like,
up,
no, I'm already agreeing.
I'm already there. Next up, we've got Priestess Gut.
Pass.
Yeah, that's a no from me, dog. I mean, I'm not really into goblins.
No,
You're
I don't want to be branded.
You're old,
either.
and yes, you want to go around branding people. That is not my bag.
No,
so yeah,
pass.
that's gonna be a pass for me. Keep that fire poker away. That is not what that's for.
What she said.
Oh God, what is your name? Rat. Something with an R.
Oh yeah, the guy from the circus.
No, not the guy from the circus.
Oh,
the guy from the goblin camp. He's one of the. He's one of the bosses. You got to take out like 3 bosses, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
What the hell's his name?
Yeah, I'd say pass.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No reason. No real reason. Just pass. Not interested.
What the hell is her name? Viconia? Frickin' Shadowheart's master?
Yeah, no. Pass.
Is it Viconia? I think it's Viconia.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, she took Shadowheart away from her parents, made her think her parents were dead, when all this time she's had them imprisoned and they're in really bad shape. She's a bad person.
Yeah, she's
and,
bad.
And she doesn't really seem to have a redeeming quality other than being an elf. So
I mean, yeah, fair.
Yeah. You don't deserve a hug, meanie.
No hugs for you.
No hugs. Next up is Nine Fingers Keen. She's the mercenary leader that Jaheira has a history with. And she has the potential to become an ally, depending on how you play your cards.
You play your cards right, you too could win. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd say pass. Or I'd say smash.
I would at least consider it. I mean, she's good looking.
Yeah, I'd say pass. Or yeah, smash, not pass. One of those.
I was like, okay, you're making a noise like you'd at least consider it, but then you're saying pass.
I'm just trying to keep you guessing.
Yeah, okay, good job. All right, we can say smash because I would at least consider it. She's smart and she knows what she's about. She's got good leadership skills. She's attractive, so yeah, why not? Let's try to make it happen. Okay.
Let's make it happen, people.
All right, next up we've got Nier. The only thing I think he's got going for him is he's an elf.
Yeah, I'd say
I'm
pass.
seeing a theme.
Yeah, I think you have a type.
Yeah, I think I've made that obvious. I mean, yeah, I would probably pass because, like, what is his redeeming quality? Like, he's pompous, he's arrogant, he enslaves people. He's just kind of a dick all around, you know?
Yeah.
There's not much going on there. I don't know, maybe if we got to know him better in the game, maybe I'd consider it, but like from the little bit that you do get to know about him before you chop off his head, like just doesn't seem like a good guy.
No.
Yep.
I'd pass.
No redeeming qualities.
None.
Other than you're an elf. It's just not enough. All right, next up we've got Orpheus. And like we were saying earlier in the conversation, I just don't find GIF guys attractive. I'm sorry. That probably sounds racist. But I find the GIF women attractive, so
Specious?
I mean, well,
I don't know. Either way,
yeah, I guess so, huh?
Because
they're not a human race, so yeah, species.
No. But no, I would agree with you.
I don't think Orpheus has something going for him that can get me over the "I'm not attracted to you" hump.
Yeah,
because you know, like if some like this guy right here, I don't find him actually attractive, but he's got other qualities. So it's like, okay, well, I can at least consider it then.
Yeah.
Because you're a nice and interesting person. But this guy, I don't know, he's arrogant. I guess he's got reason to be arrogant, but he comes off as arrogant. He doesn't really have humility. I guess the only thing is, like, he is willing to become an Elithid to save his people. So, like, yeah, that's a pretty big deal. But
otherwise, that's really it. But I don't like. Great, you're willing to become a martyr, but
yeah, I don't know. There's just something feels really fake about him.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of weird thing to say because he is willing to sacrifice himself for his people. So, like, how is that fake? But I don't know. It just, things don't feel
Yeah.
genuine with him.
No, well, and it's not even like he wants to do it either. He only does it
If
like
you're not willing to do
begrudgingly.
it.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
not
it's
even
not like
true. Like,
you
no,
offered to do it and
go
he's like, no,
right.
let me take this. It's
Yeah.
my, this is for my people.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is my burden to bear, kind of thing.
Right,
Like,
right.
no.
It's only if you just like ask essentially or pass the buck. So yeah, there's just not enough there. I'm gonna say pass.
Yeah, pass.
And next up is Kithrak Voss, and I
Same.
like him better than
I like him.
Orpheus.
Yeah, I like him better,
I
but
think he
again,
has
same
more.
argument.
He's still a bit proud, so that's a
Well, that's
problem.
all
But he
Kith,
does get
really.
a bit more humble later in the story, and he is trying to fight for good, and he's got strong convictions. I don't know, maybe I'd be willing to give him a hug if he would put the sword away.
All right, I'll concede to a hug.
He kind of seems like he needs a hug after all the crap he goes through.
That's true.
He does get really beaten up, and then Raphael's trying to take advantage of him, and the guy seems like he could use a hug.
Yeah, all right, hugs it is. But it's definitely more of like the friend hug. Like it's the really like, I'm giving you the hug, but I'm still 2 steps away from you as I give you the hug, and it's just a really light tap on the back with that like weird smile. Like, yeah, all right, all right.
I don't know if that's a friend hug, is it? That sounds like an
No, I don't think
acquaintance
that's a
hug.
friend hug.
You called it a friend hug.
Well, okay, more of an acquaintance, I guess, or seemingly friendship, I guess. I don't know.
Awkward friendship. Okay.
Yeah, awkward hugs.
All right. Next up, we've got Vlaakith, the supposed queen of the GIF. Goddess of the GIF.
I would say yes, but with the bag.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it's the same argument as Dame Aelin, except it's undead, but at the same time with it's a goddess, kind of, sort of, not really, Lich Queen that sort of progressed to deity level, but
yeah, kind of, sort of goddess, not exactly.
Yeah,
very powerful,
it'd
very
probably
mean.
It'd be interesting. I think it's one of those things like, oh yeah,
curiosity.
Yeah, more of a curiosity, but it's just like, I don't know, like the decomposing skin. That's why I'm like, no, bag over your head.
Yeah, that's a fair argument. But I mean, is she actually undead? Because oh.
No, she is the undead Lich Queen.
So we're making an exception for undead?
Well,
all the undead so far have been no. Well,
yeah, but she looks
Withers
the least
is a
undead
deity,
out of them all.
or at least we think Withers is a deity. Yeah, she doesn't look as undead as the others.
She's only mostly dead.
She's mostly dead, not completely
She's
dead.
Somewhat alive.
All right. I'll concede to bag over face. I'll concede to that.
That sounds so bad.
It does sound bad. All right. Next up, we've got Barkus, the little gnome guy that you either save from the windmill or yeet off of it, depending on what you press.
Yeah, sorry, multiple times.
I mean, it's an accident the first time. After that, you're just doing it on purpose.
Well, yeah, but it's just so funny.
It is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. I'll admit to that.
But at the same time, no, like he's super nice. He's a little rascal. Yeah, all right. I'll think about it.
You'll consider it?
Yeah, I consider it.
I guess that's fair. I mean, a little bit on the smaller side than what I prefer, but he's a smart guy. He seems talented with his tinkering. Well, yes. Yeah, I'll consider it.
Problem solving.
He's good at problem solving. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the next guy, but that's gonna be cease existing.
Oh yeah, cease existing.
Mr. Spider Guy.
Spiders.
You are you are like a living nightmare. Yeah. You need to not be here. You need to not exist at all. Spiders and elves should not be a thing.
Absolutely
You are
not.
ruining the thing that I love.
Wow.
Well, he is, because he's part elf, but part spider.
True.
You have taken the thing that I love and smushed it together with the thing that I am afraid of and despise.
Spoiled it.
Absolutely ruined it. Fad. Fad,
Ruined.
you, whoever, you can't remember your name. Okay.
Ruined.
Next up is Mazora. I'd do her.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean,
No,
obviously, I don't have any qualms with demons.
No, that's
but
fair.
I mean, she's an attractive demon. She's kind of a bitch, but
Well,
not.
yeah,
But
I mean,
she's
demon.
not like murdery bitch like Orin though. She's someone you can negotiate with.
not
Obviously,
murdery.
she makes contracts all the time, so she's all about that negotiation. Now she's
Oh, yeah.
manipulative, so you got to watch out for her. But I mean, if you were just gonna do like a fling, nothing serious, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, put her up there. Oh boy, next is this guy. I don't remember his name, but holy crap, do I remember him? And whoo, I think he is just as bad as these two.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You don't remember
that
this guy?
No, it took me a minute. Yeah. No, absolutely
Oh, he
not.
messed up.
Yeah, he's
He
super messed up.
really messed up. When you come across this guy, he's like basically doing surgery on a guy who's still alive.
Yeah, he's super messed up. Hard pass.
In fact, he might be worse than Sarabak and Orin. I don't know how much they're into the torture game before they kill, or if they just try to kill quickly. Kind of hard to say. You know, Sarabak's probably more of a kill quickly. Orin's probably more of a kill slowly.
Yeah.
So, like, I think he's probably worse than Sarabak. Sarabak strikes me as the kind of person where it's like, he's bad and he's murdery, but he's just going to chop your head off or something. He's not going to, like, perform surgery or something,
No,
you know?
no, it's bad. No,
I
you're
think
gonna wake up in a tub filled with ice and both kidneys missing. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad.
this guy, I don't know. I'm tempted to put him in cease existing because, like, there's a special kind of sickness in this guy. Like,
Yeah.
surgery while somebody's awake, conscious,
Yeah.
like, unless it is absolute necessity and they have consented to it, there is just no reason for that.
Why does this always seem like it goes back to our argument from Walking Dead?
Because it is always about consent. But anyways, that aside, this guy is messed up. I would like to put him in cease existing. He's also pretty gross
Fair.
to look at.
Yeah,
To be
no,
fair.
that's fair.
All
Yep.
right, go away and never come back. Next up, oh my god, what the hell is his name? Mushroom Dude. He's the leader.
Oh, the spork.
Yeah. He gives you like a human variant of his name, and I can't remember what
Yeah, I
it is.
can't remember what it is, but at the
But I
same
know
time,
who
I'm
he
still
is.
gonna pass.
Yeah, sorry, that's not humanoid enough.
No, I'm getting Last of Us 5s. No thanks.
There's a fungus among us. Yeah,
Just between you and me, something stinks.
I'm not into the whole, release spores into your face thing. Yeah, that's just not human enough for me. Sorry.
Nope.
You're only even generally in the shape, just very faintly reminiscent. So, okay. Next up, gosh, I am bad at remembering names tonight. I remember who he is. I do not remember his name. He is in the factory, Gortash's factory, where they make the
Oh, yeah, I can't remember his name.
thingies. I'm gonna forget all the words.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
He's blind, which is why he's got the blindfold on. His daughter has been kidnapped, which
Yep.
is why he's kind of going along with everything because he's worried about
Daughter's
her.
been kidnapped. It's up to us.
I think his name starts with a Z, but I don't remember for sure. We don't get to know him that well, but he seems all right. He cares about his daughter,
Oh.
so that's good.
I consider it, I guess, or hugs.
Yeah, you know what? I'd definitely be on board for giving the guy a hug. His daughter was kidnapped, so like he's
Yeah.
having a rough time of it. He's blind too, and he has to work on these big machines. Like
Yeah.
that's got to be rough.
He's got a rough go of things.
Yeah, let's give him a hug. He needs a hug. Woo! Next up, we got one that is just as bad as this guy, and that is Balthazar.
Oh,
This guy is all kinds of messed up. He would absolutely do surgery to you while you're awake, and he would enjoy it. This guy is a piece of work. I mean, you get to see what he freaking does to his brother.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah. And like, I think the only redeeming quality for him is that he seems to be intelligent. That's it.
Yeah,
He
no, I'd agree
speaks
with
as
that.
someone with intelligence, but he is off his freaking rocker and a sicko and irredeemable. I find him disgusting.
Yep.
I would
Agreed.
say cease existing. You two seem like you would get along really well. That may be a match made in heaven, so they should talk.
They really should.
All right. Oh, my goodness. What is your name? What is your name?
Oh, it's the twins.
Yeah. But I don't remember his name. But yes.
I don't remember his name either.
Yes, he is
Well, I mean elf, so you're gonna say yes.
Well, they haven't given me a reason not to say yes. They're totally into it too.
I mean, I would say hugs for him and smash for her.
I mean, they seem happy about their job too, you know? Like when you ask them about it, they seem legitimately happy with the job, so
yeah.
It's not like they're under pressure to do the job.
No.
I mean, I have no reason to say no to either of them. So here, we'll put him under consider since you want to just say hug. And then we'll put her under smash. I like her hair. What? Okay, next up, who the heck is you? So tiefling, right?
Yes.
Is that Alfira's friend?
Yes. I think that's Elvira's friend.
I think it is.
I think that's her friend, but I can't remember what her friend's name is.
Larissa?
Oh yeah, Larissa.
Is it Larissa?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's Larissa.
That was a guess.
No, I think it is.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know anything about you, but I'd at least consider it. I mean, why not?
Yeah, no, that's true.
She's an attractive tiefling. Why not at least consider it?
Yeah.
I need to know you better, but like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Let's talk.
That makes sense, yeah.
Who the heck is this next one?
That's the lady that gives you the blood potions.
It is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
She wasn't paler than that?
I don't think so. She was the drow that was from whatchamacallit? I can't remember her name, but I'm pretty sure she's the one that
wants the blood from Astarion?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean she's into vampirism, that's cool.
Yep. Oblodra?
Oh,
I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's the drow house that does all the mind magic.
Okay.
They don't actually get their abilities from Lolth.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, I'd consider it.
Yeah.
I'd consider it. I don't really have any reason not to consider it. So, yeah. Let's talk. Next, we've got Zarel. She's also in Act 2. She's like a commander or something under Catherick.
Yeah, I'd consider it.
I think it's commander.
She's a zealot, but I'd consider it.
Yeah, I mean she's a little cray-cray, but she also isn't completely unreasonable. It's not like you can't have a conversation with her, and she seems intelligent enough, and she's very strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
I consider it.
I'd consider it too. Yeah. No reason not to talk about it.
End of story. I don't.
No, I'm saying because of the next one. This is the troll. This is the female troll. Yep.
Yeah. Pass.
No, that's a no. I am not attracted to trolls. There's
gonna be a no.
There's just nothing going for you there. You are way too big. You are way too baggy, and you're not even nice.
Yeah.
So that no. Nope,
Yeah.
no.
Pass.
Nothing to work with there. And next up is Madam such and such. What the hell is your name? Madam I am so bad with names tonight. Fortescue. No, that's Harry Potter.
Dimitrescu? No, that's Resident
No,
Evil.
that's Resident Evil.
That's all I can think of.
Oh my god. What the heck is your name? Oh, no, it's someone else. Sophia? Oh my god. I have no freaking clue what her name is. I just know it's Madam something. She's the one that runs the circus.
Oh yeah.
That is gonna bother me.
Yeah.
Whatever. Madam.
Madam.
It's hard for me to tell what age she is. So I guess I'd just say I'd consider it. I'd want to get a better gauge on the age before committing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell. She's wearing a lot of makeup. Really like her hair.
Yeah, no, that's the necromancer.
Yeah, Madam something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, pass.
Oh, really? You don't like the necromancer?
No, not particularly. But I mean, she's sassy. She's great.
Yeah, she is sassy.
I'd have a drink with her.
All right, how about hug?
Hug is good.
All right, we'll give her a hug. Okay. Next up is this guy's also from the circus, but I can't remember his name either.
Yeah, the kobold dude.
Yeah, he's selling stuff at the circus.
Shoot.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Can't remember his name.
He's not humanoid enough for me.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's cloaca, so I don't think that's gonna work very well.
No, yuck.
Yeah, think about that for a minute.
That's definitely. I don't know. Maybe I'd be willing to give him a hug though.
Yeah, hugs.
Yeah,
Hugs are fine. He's cute.
He's kind
funny.
of cute. Definitely not in a sexual way at all.
No.
But he's kind of cute in a I'd like to pat you on the head kind of way. So, yeah, I'll give you a hug.
He's like, oh, come join the party.
Yeah, you get a hug.
I want you to follow us around, please.
All right, now
this is why D&D parties always pick up kobold characters.
Because they're cute.
Because they're always so fun.
All right, now we're at the dryad who wasn't a dryad.
Yeah,
I mean, well, I guess she was a dryad at some point, and then Oren probably killed her.
Yeah, Oren probably killed her. I
I
would say the dryad, yes. The fact that it's Oren, no.
Well, I mean, we could treat this as just the original dryad, because, like, Oren has to shapeshift as an actual person, I think. So, like, the dryad was a person.
Yeah. All right, then I would say smash.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty hot.
Yeah. I mean, dryad.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And then lastly is, what is his name? Chuckles the Clown. Is it Chuckles? It's Chuckles, right?
I think it is, but all I can think of is the Legends of Evantris.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is a cease existing for me because I'm afraid of clowns. So, like, I don't want you anywhere near me. I don't know. Are you afraid of clowns?
I don't care for them, but I'm not, like, afraid of them.
Okay, so it's probably just a pass for you.
Yeah, it's just a pass.
Okay. I'll put him under the pass category, but he's got to stay away. No clowns.
Go away.
No clowns. That is
we are not sending in the clowns.
Hard no. All right, that was the last one. That was a mighty big list, and we have 3 at the very top. Karlek, Astarion, and Alfira made it to the ultimate list. A fair amount of people made it into the Smash category, though. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Only one person made it into Smash with a bag over there. Lots of consideration, lots of hugs, lots of passes, and just a couple cease existing. So, pretty healthy list here, I'd say. So,
I'd say so.
Bad. Not bad. If you enjoyed this tier list and want to watch us do more, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.